All right. So I'm Vedangi Singh. Just a brief introduction about me. I'm a mental and emotional well-being therapist. I have been practicing as a therapist for last 3.5 years, a little more than 3.5 years. And I did my MA during my UPSC preparation as while I was still doing my UPSC preparation. And I got trained as a cognitive hypnotic psychotherapist. That's when I started taking clients. Earlier, it was just a freelancing gig, and after I exhausted all my 6 attempts, then I started as a full-time therapist. And currently, I'm working in the capacity of a mental and emotional well-being therapist. My specialization is burnout management, but also I also help people with other issues as well. All right, and I gave 6 attempts. I wrote two mains, but I unfortunately I couldn't convert any of them. So just giving a brief introduction about me, and with that, let's begin with the webinar today. Okay, so there are so many of you. I would like to know from sorry, just a second. Okay, so I would like to know from all of you one issue that you're facing with respect to focus and concentration, so that I know what do I need to help you with, and we can then cater solutions that are more like uh, which cater specifically to the challenges that you guys are facing. So each one of you give me one challenge that you're facing with respect to focus and concentration. If you want, you can unmute yourself and let me know. Otherwise, you can type it on the chat box and I'll read and type it here. And this is a collaborative whiteboard, but please do not create drawings on the. So you can put it in the chat box and I'll read it from there. Oh, this is a distraction you're talking about. Okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Perfect.
See. So once again. So distraction from the mobile phone. What else was there? Please, somebody repeat. Perfectionism. Mind wander.
One is sticking to the plan is a problem. I'm reading it from the meeting chat. Sticking to the plan is a problem. Next is spacing out during the lectures. Then procrastination. Lack of inner motivation. Going through the same syllabus again, but unable to compile my revision and remembering most of the part I read. This from Piyush Prajapati. After 2 attempts, I'm more towards loving other things like gym, hanging out, studies. Don't come as first priority. Like priority has changed after few attempts. So more procrastination mode. Dr. Aditi, lack of consistency.
Okay. What else?
Dipanshu is burnout after only few days of consistency. Burnout. And after it's a repetition, like remembering part wala thing. Unable to remember study part, lack of confidence and self-doubt. Mental fatigue.
Okay.
Mental fatigue. Complete apathy towards studies.
Right.
Not able to remember things that let me feel I am unprepared, which made me anxious. Lack of consistency and accountability.
Can you repeat this one again?
Not able to remember things that let me feel unprepared and which made me more anxious.
Okay.
And unaccountability.
There's also
able
lack
to
of
just
some subjects.
then
So you're
able
saying?
to study in morning, but after that when time passes feels less motivation,
Okay.
waste lot of time in rest day on YouTube scrolling, not able to focus for longer hours. Ma'am, that's the same thing I think
Mm-hmm.
that we have
Right. We have
completed
already
earlier.
written this. Ah,
Now it's same things are getting repeat, like self-doubt, not able to sit longer, lack of interest, always thinking about others, comparing life, and again mindless scrolling in between breaks, unnecessary fear.
Ma'am, also there's no short-term deadline and prelims seem far away. That's mine. So there's no pressure to actually get started.
right. No short-term deadline. So no pressure. All right.
And my
Anything else that?
mind is, I become
Mhm.
slower like after prelims, very slow in grasping things also, I think. One
And
has
ma'am,
written FOMO.
Okay.
and ma'am, in few subjects, I'm having less interest than the other ones.
I've already written this somewhere. Less interest
Mhm.
in some subjects. Yeah, it's here.
Okay, thank
Someone
you.
has written FOMO. After that,
Mhm.
gets distracted very easily, but requires force to focus.
Okay. Okay. So I think now the things are getting repeated, so we can work with these things. ठीक है? किसी का कुछ और issue है इन सब के अलावा, you can quickly unmute yourself and let me know, and then we can move ahead. No? Okay. All right. So इसमें से when it comes to things like burnout, we'll discuss it later on. I have a separate webinar plan for that. Lack of consistency is again something that we'll discuss in a later webinar. So I'll also do a separate webinar on helping you improve your memory with respect to studying and memorizing things better. So that will be a separate webinar. Although I'll talk a little bit about that here also. Okay. So sticking to the plan is again consistency. Okay, is this also collaborative? Why is this happening? Why it's please avoid yourself. Take care, spacing on, take care. Okay, perfectionism is again something that we'll look up in a later webinar. Accountability to create value study. Self-doubt we already touched upon, but if you want, if you want to me to do another webinar on that, get into something more specific, we can do that later. That's motivation. Comparison with others, again, something we'll take up in another webinar. Unnecessary fear, partly in this webinar, partly in another webinar. All right, okay. So apart from these highlighted ones, rest of them we'll cover it to a certain extent in this one. And whatever is not covered, we'll do a later webinar again to cover all those things. All right. So now, okay, so can somebody unmute themselves and let me know what happens when they are not able to focus and what is going on in their mind if not focusing on their studies? Anybody who wants to discuss their experience of not being able to focus? क्या चलता है मन में?
मैम
Ma'am,
मजा
for
नहीं आ
example,
रहा है.
One by
To
one.
be honest, हाँ, okay.
Nancy, you go
मैम
first.
मजा नहीं आता. लाइक पहले होता था 3 hours लेक्चर कंटिन्यू, इफ यू आर सिटिंग, यू नो दैट आफ्टर 2 months प्रीलिम इज देयर, आप करते ही थे. अब पता है कि लाइक बहुत बाद में एग्जाम है, इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी, तो बीच में कंसंट्रेशन टूटने लगता है. इट्स नॉट लाइक 1 hour आई हैव कंटिन्यूड स्टडी एंड आफ्टर फॉर 2-3 hours आई एम नॉट एबल टू फोकस. ऐसा नहीं है. इट्स लाइक बीच बीच में इट कीप्स ऑन ब्रेकिंग. ऐसा
Okay.
लाइक
So when it
for 40-45 minutes max concentration, and after that like in within few seconds, no focus or concentration. You keep on thinking about any other thing. Like I study in a library which is in a residential area. तो कहीं से खाने की खुशबू आ गई. Food is my weakness. तो ऐसे कुछ भी रैंडम चीज है. बट कुछ भी मैम रीजन हो सकता है. बट यू लैक कंसंट्रेशन. दैट्स द बॉटम लाइन.
Okay.
वैसा अरे पंखा कम हो गया, अरे ठंडी लग रही है, अरे बारिश हो रही है, कहीं से भी एक वो हल्का से डिस्ट्रैक्शन आ जाता है. सो व्हाट आई
Okay.
डू, इधर आई गेट अप और I like if I have the option to switch off or switch the thing, I do that either to YouTube or to any other subject. That's what I
Mhm.
do.
Okay. And when you talk about distraction, what is the content of distraction? What, like, what are the thoughts that are going on in your mind when you feel distracted?
Now your mic is off.
Am I not audible?
No, no,
Yes,
ma'am is
Nana.
audible.
Okay.
So, Mansi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when you're distracted, what is that? What are the thoughts or what are the things that are happening in your mind when you recognize that you're distracted?
But nothing specific as per se. Can you
Generally,
give me an example?
so let's say,
क्योंकि
hmm,
मैम हम ये
let's say
सोचते हैं कि हम डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो रहे हैं. हम ये नहीं सोचते कि जब हम डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो रहे हैं तो हमारे माइंड में क्या चल रहा है. लाइक ऑफ कोर्स पीपल हैव हैड देयर ओन टेंशंस एंड ऑल. इन माय लाइफ देयर इज नथिंग एज सॉर्ट. सो आई डोंट थिंक अबाउट एनी पर्टिकुलर थिंग कि हाँ इस वजह से डिस्ट्रैक्शन हो रहा है ऐसा. पर फोकस टूट जाता है ऐसा आफ्टर मैक्स टू मैक्स 40-45 मिनट्स. फॉर 15 to 20 मिनट्स अब लगता है कि अच्छा मैम पढ़ा रही है, यू आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, यू आर जस्ट लिसनिंग टू द स्टफ ऐसा.
okay, all right. Anybody else who wants to share what happens in their mind when they're feeling distracted, when they're not able to concentrate? What goes on in their mind which makes them get distracted? क्या चलता है दिमाग में अगर पढ़ाई नहीं चल रही तो क्या चलता है?
Ma'am, daily dopamine levels are so high nowadays that, for instance, if I've studied from 9 to 12 in the morning, then that am I supposed I'm supposed to take a 5 to 10 minutes break from 12 to 12:15. Then in between, I will just randomly either I'll go down or out of my library to roam around. Then I'll find something specific which I love. For example, I would go out, as Mansi was also pointing out, to have some food. So these things are happening, but the problem is this is happening after a certain period of time.
Okay.
And then that thing lingers on for more than 15 minutes. And then I feel like that I've made a schedule in which I'll be back on table from 12:15. Then it lingers on that I've मैं 12:15 बजे नहीं बैठ पाया, मैं 1 बजे बैठ रहा हूँ, तो I wasted like 45 minutes. Then उसके basis पे I'll feel like कि मैंने गलत किया and procrastination फिर लंबा चला जाता है.
All right.
And
So,
this is please.
And this is
मैम दिस इज नॉट लाइक, ये तो होता ही होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अब जैसे आप पूछ रहे थे क्या आता है माइंड में. कभी कभी ये होता है दैट आई एम इनटू वाचिंग लेट्स से व्लॉग्स ऑफ सम पर्सन XYZ पर्सन ऑन द चैनल, दैट आई नो दैट इस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे ये व्लॉग अपलोड होने वाला, तो उसी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे वो ट्रिंग होती है कि भाई देखना है. ऑल्दो आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग फ्रॉम पास्ट 3.5 years, तो उस टाइम पे मैंने अपनी यूट्यूब हिस्ट्री बंद कर रखी है, रील्स की रिकमेंडेशन भी नहीं आती है. I've tried this much as well, but I'll still go on to search one particular channel and watch that vlog at that point of time. I'm not able to control this thing.
okay.
And ma'am, one more thing is that after studying for 45 minutes, 1 hour, it feels like you are bored. और उस कंटाले आने की वजह से मैम थोड़ा माइंड डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो जाता है और दूसरे किसी चीज में मैम लग जाता है. So that's also one reason what comes in my mind when I'm distracted. The feeling of getting bored.
All right. Okay. So basically what most of you are saying is that you either get bored or you get an urge to do something else. So for Mansi, it could be like, switching off the fan or like adjusting the fan speed or something else. For Piyush, it was like, I want to watch a certain video on YouTube that I'd been waiting for. So either getting bored or having that urge to do something else. And there could be other ways of distraction also. Somebody might they could be distracted thinking about something else. So something happened in their personal life and they're thinking about that and not really thinking about their studies, right? So there are a lot of things that can happen. So in psychology, the term that we use for this is default mode network. Any psychology student who would like to tell what this term is or who knows about this term? Although ये traditional books में नहीं पढ़ाया जाता. It's a new research that is still being done. But anybody who knows, or any other, like not just psychology students, anybody who knows what default mode network is in terms of psycho neuroscience or neuropsychology, sorry. So I'll do the honors myself. Okay. So default mode network is basically, very simply said, जब आप नहीं किसी चीज पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रहे हो तो आपका दिमाग जिस भी चीज पे बेस लेवल लाइन ऑफ थॉट्स जो हमारे आते हैं, those are your default mode network. So baseline thoughts, whatever daydreams that we tend to do. मेरी तो ये बहुत ज्यादा आदत थी, like you know, when I'm even during my school times, I remember I used to get, like you know, the teacher is explaining certain things, I'm looking at the teacher and I'm getting lost. I used to daydream a lot. So that would happen with me. So any baseline thoughts, any daydreams, any worries that you are engaging in. So any, like you know, the default that your mind is set to, we tend to go into that mode. Again, guys, if you can open your cameras, that would be great. I don't want to be speaking to a wall. Anyway, okay. So anything that allows our mind to wander. So जब हम लोग का mind wander कर रहा होता है तो जो भी content आते हैं दिमाग में, all of those are default mode network, right? And while this process of like you know, this phenomenon of default mode network is important for us in order to, like you know, to like it has certain functions that it performs. Let's say, like you know, to do certain cognitive rearranging in our mind so that we are better able to organize information. For all, I think I got logged out. I'm so sorry. Let me share the screen once again. Just a second. Okay. So coming back, so we were discussing default mode network. So basically, default mode network is nothing but when your mind is wandering, whatever is happening in your mind, that is your default mode network. So for some people, their default could be कि I keep worrying about कि अच्छा मेरे आसपास क्या चीजें हो रही हैं. So let's say कि, like you know, temperature ज़्यादा है, temperature कम है. That, like, my mind goes into those things कि how comfortable I am, analyzing those things. For somebody, default mode could be that as soon as I start studying, I remember about my last, like you know, my breakup that happened recently. For some other, it could be I can, like you know, as soon as I start studying, I get reminded of, let's say, the blog that Piyush was talking about. Can I remember कि, like you know, मुझे सारी unnecessary चीजें याद आ रही होती हैं. That I have to take out trash. I have to watch a blog that somebody, like you know, some YouTuber might have posted on their blogs. So I remember doing that. मुझे इसी समय सब कुछ याद आता है कि अच्छा मुझे नोटबुक खरीदनी थी, मुझे XYZ करना था. And all those unnecessary small things which can be done later, but मुझे सारी चीज अभी याद आ रही है. So this is the default mode that we go into, and that causes, like that becomes a source of distraction for us. So while, like you know, there could be external reasons why we are getting distracted, but there's also an internal mechanism which can cause a distraction for us. And the internal mechanisms of distraction are far more potent than the external modes of distraction. Right? I hope this much was clear so that we can move forward from here. Give me a thumbs up if you were able to understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. ठीक है. So अब क्या करना चाहिए? अब मान लो ठीक है, मेरा कोई डिफॉल्ट मोड है, I get distracted, I go into that default mode. मेरे दिमाग जो भी, like whatever that default is for me, my mind engages in that. So what do we do about it? So the solution here lies in cognitive training. Why are they contacting? So like just a heads up. So I'm going into a little bit of conceptual things before we we jump into more practical aspects of how we do things, because I want you to understand ki, how the brain and how our mind works, and that will help you in at a later point also to help you understand yourself and to devise your own strategies to better manage your thoughts and emotions. At least the focus aspect. So the more you're able to understand how your own mind works, the better you'll be able to work with it. Okay? So that is why I'm going a little bit into the conceptual things, but stay with me. We'll discuss practical strategies as well. Okay? So now when it comes to cognitive training, what is cognitive training? Cognitive training is nothing but जैसे हम लोग strength training करते हैं जिम जाके weight training करते हैं to improve our strength. Similarly, we do certain things in order to improve our cognitive faculties. Cognitive faculties क्या हो गई? Things which, so let me write it down. Improving our cognitive faculties. And what are cognitive faculties? Our cognitive faculties include things like thinking, attention, memory, and so on. Okay. So that part of our mind which actively involves in thinking and creating that that part of our mind which is taking the conscious decision, which is allocating attention to if there are 10 things that can take my attention right now, what is that one thing that I want to focus on? So all these things are come under the cognitive faculties, and hum log ka jo mind, that part of our mind which takes care of all these things is the cognitive mind. And we need to train that mind in order to strengthen it. Right? So now the question comes ki, why are we training it? What is the use or what is the rationale behind training the cognitive mind? So the answer is very simple. Just like we train our muscles and we train our we do weight training and strength training in the gym to strengthen our own body, to strengthen our muscles so that we are better able to walk, let's say, or we are better able to do functional things that we want to do. Right? Let's say if I have to pick something very heavy and if I have to do it on a consistent basis, I would rather have more strength than not have it. Right? Or let's say having core strength is very, very important, because that core strength help you to do a lot of other activities that you do on a daily basis. So things like walking, things like running, things like jumping, all of that will require your core strength apart from strength in your legs. And that is why we do core training. A lot of people who get back pain, if they start core training, a lot of these issues will get resolved. हमारे posture management में बहुत helpful होती है core training. Right? So similarly, when we do certain cognitive training, that is we put certain pressure on our cognitive ability so that it is being used. That is when our mind that gets trained to use that resource more and more. So जैसे वो that is there's a saying, no, what is that thing कि वो I'm not able to recall that thing. The more that you use something, the more accessible it gets, and if you don't use that thing, you kind of lose that faculty. There's a very fancy term, there's a very fancy phrase which is used to communicate the same thing. I'm not able to recall that fancy phrase, but the idea of the gist is this. I hope it is clear to everyone. Give me a thumbs up if I was able to explain to you guys, but whatever we're discussing here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ठीक है. So, अब cognitive training कैसे करनी है? Right? So there are multiple. So first of all, the more we use a particular faculty, the stronger it becomes. Now this means कि जितना ज़्यादा आप अटेंशन पे या जितना ज्यादा आप फोकस पे काम करोगे उतना ज्यादा वो स्ट्रांग होगी, एंड जितना आप अलाउ करोगे अपने आप को डिस्ट्रैक्ट होने के लिए, द व्हाट इज द ऑपोजिट ऑफ स्ट्रांग, द लेस स्ट्रॉन्गर इट विल बिकम. ठीक है. सो if you allow yourself to get distracted,
weaker it becomes.
becomes you're training your mind to weaken your attentional resources. So हमारे दिमाग में जितनी भी ऐसी फैकल्टीज होती है which help us to allocate attention, to retain that attention and so that कि उस attention से हम लोग कुछ काम कर पाए. अगर हम लोग वो चीज एक्सरसाइज ही नहीं कर रहे हैं तो ऑब्वियसली लाइक जैसे मसल्स धीरे धीरे लूज होने लगती हैं if we are not exercising them, वैसे if we are not exercising our attention well, we'll end up not using those resources, and we can even lose that particular faculty of our mind, right? And that is why it becomes important that we are in that habit of using our mind more and more. So just if you know कि as people age, there are a lot of people tell you कि कि आपको puzzle solve करनी चाहिए, या फिर they tell elderly कि आपको you should go out, hang out with people, do new things, take challenging tasks. ये सारी चीजें elderly लोगों को बोली जाती है so that कि उनके cognitive mind जो है वो उनका अच्छे से function करता रहे. So for them, it becomes a necessity, especially if somebody is in the early stage of something like Alzheimer's. तो उस केस में थोड़ा सा compulsory या थोड़ा सा mandatory सा हो जाता है, because that is helping you to exercise that brain, that part of your mind a little more. But even for us, even for people who are not in that stage where the memory is fading away or something, even for us it is very important. Right? So knowing how our mind works and how we can improve our mental faculties, that's very, very important. And exercising that mental faculty so that we are able to build our focus better. Right? And it's not just in terms of the exam that having that focus is important. Even when you're doing something else also. Let's say if you were working at a job, so having the right kind of focus would help you to finish your job on time and have the rest of the day off and you can chill, right? Or let's say if you had a business and you were running a business, so having that focus, having better focus and better concentration would help you to focus on the things that are necessary, get done with it so that you can have some time to chill. But वहीं पे if you're just struggling with not able to focus, not able to concentrate, जो काम जल्दी हो सकता है वो चलता ही चला जा रहा है indefinitely, so it becomes a problem for all of us, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this takes us to another very important aspect, which is dopamine. Who can tell me what dopamine is? I'm sure a lot of you would have heard about it. YouTube में तो बहुत ही popularly इस term को use किया जाता है. When you search anything on how to improve focus, how to improve confidence, not confidence, sorry, motivation. So अगर आपने ये सब कुछ भी सर्च किया होगा तो आपने dopamine तो कभी ना कभी सुना ही होगा. So who will tell me
Yes,
what
ma'am,
dopamine is?
it is a hormone that increases the feeling of happiness in one,
Yes, ma'am.
which
Happiness
induces
hormone or
happiness.
reward hormone also.
Even energy and quick strength.
Energy and
Quick strength, for example, fight and flight response may be dopamine release होता ही है.
It gives a sense of joy to us.
sense of,
Sense of joy.
I'm not able to understand. Can
Joy,
you type
joy.
it? Joy, acha.
Sense of
Alright.
joy, yes.
So first of all, a small correction. It is not a hormone.
Neurotransmitter.
It is a neurotransmitter. न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर क्या होता है? वेरी very like but understood, like helping you understand in a very lame manner, the chemicals which are which carry the neural impulse from one neuron to the next. Neuron सबको पता है ना क्या होता है? Those cells which make up your nervous system. So all those chemical things which take the electrical impulse from one neuron to the next, that is a neurotransmitter. There are many types of neurotransmitters that are there in our body. One of them is dopamine, right? And dopamine primarily functions as a reward management system. It helps you to get motivated. So it helps you to get motivated. It helps you to feel rewarded as you complete a certain task, or if you're doing some certain things. So it helps you feel rewarded, and it also helps you in your attention, apart from many other things that it does. Okay? There are other things also that it is also responsible for pleasure. Okay? So now dopamine is something that that you'll find a lot of information on when you search it online. And dopamine, the connection with attention and on attention with focus is that कि एक चीज तो ये कि it helps us to motivate ourselves to do a certain task. Let's say अगर मुझे पढ़ाई करना बैठना है, तो unless and until my body is releasing some level of dopamine, it will be very difficult for me to initiate that task. Right? So dopamine is important for us to first of all start a task, and then it is also important for us to carry that task forward, and especially if it is something which requires us to do some certain things consistently. So anything that requires us to do certain things consistently, वहां पे dopamine plays a major role. Why does it play a major role? Because it rewards that behavior. It rewards that behavior of us sitting and accomplishing a task. It gives us that feeling of accomplishment. Like if you remember, if you can recall that time when you जब आप पहली बार कोई let's say आप पहली बार लक्ष्मीकांत पढ़ रहे थे, आपने देखा कि अरे इतनी मोटी बुक है, इतने सारे पेजेस है इसमें, तो कैसे होगा? But once you completed that entire book, I'm sure at least some level of happiness, some level of excitement would have been there कि चलो हो गया, like I've completed one task, one big task. So that happiness that we experience, that reward that we experience, that is the role of dopamine. Is that was I able to help you understand? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. तो अब यहाँ पे दिक्कत कहाँ आती है? दिक्कत तब आती है, so there's a term called dopamine receptors. क्या spelling? Receptors. हाँ, ठीक है. Dopamine receptors क्या होते हैं? Basically हमारे neurons में there are certain structures within our neurons, you can say. I'm talking in very, very lame manner, मतलब like these are not, I'm not using a lot of scientific terms or anything. So जो हमारा न्यूरॉन होता है उसमें those sites, those points on the neuron which are receptive to dopamine, कि जहाँ पे वो dopamine जो होता है वो उस वाले साइट में जाता है, तब जाके वो सिग्नल, मतलब वो वाला जो dopamine जो कैरी कर रहा है सिग्नल, that we receive. The next neuron will be able to receive the dopamine only when it sits on that particular receptor. ठीक है? But there's a problem of dopamine receptor desensitization. Now what is this? अब क्या होता है that sometimes if we engage in a lot of distracting activities for a long period of time, let's say if I am getting distracted by, let's say I watch a lot of YouTube videos, let's say पूरा दिन मेरा YouTube में निकल जाता है, और I watch lot of movies on Amazon Prime, Netflix, whatever. मेरा पूरा दिन निकल जाता है, एक दिन में 3 मूवीज निपटा दी, या एक दिन में मैंने पूरी सीरीज निपटा दी. So while it is okay to do like engage in these things once in a while, but if I'm doing it consistently, what is this doing? It is producing excessive dopamine in my system. अब जब excessive dopamine produce हो रहा है, तो there's a so my system becomes desensitized to it. तो वो जो dopamine की receptor sites है, वो इतना ज्यादा used to हो गई है कि अब वो नए dopamine को तो पहचान ही नहीं पा रही. तो अब जब ये desensitize हो गई है, तो अब क्या होता है कि whenever I'm like whenever I have to do something which जिसमें dopamine थोड़ी ड्यूरेशन के बाद निकलेगा, तो now I'm feeling कि like मुझे कुछ और करना है. I feel that urge to do something else, something which is more important than studying right now. Because studying में क्या है कि ऐसा तो है नहीं कि आप पढ़ रहे हो तो आपको तुरंत आपको डोपामिन मिलता जा रहा है आपके सिस्टम को. आपको डोपामिन तब मिलेगा जब आप पढ़ाई खत्म करोगे अपनी 2 घंटे बाद. बट आपका सिस्टम तो अभी यूज टू है कि भाई अच्छा मुझे हर मोमेंट पे मुझे लाइक व्हेन आई एम वाचिंग रील्स, व्हेन आई एम वाचिंग यूट्यूब शॉर्ट्स, मुझे तो हर 2-3 सेकंड में मुझे डोपामिन मिल रहा था. अब कहाँ 2-3 सेकंड में मिल रहा है और कहाँ 2 घंटे बाद मिल रहा है, मतलब ये तो बहुत लंबा टाइम हो गया ना. सो दिस बिकम्स अ प्रॉब्लम देयर. Please give me a thumbs up if I was able to help you understand this much, and we'll move from there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Gauri has written. Yeah. I face a concentration problem. Gauri has written because otherwise we're cognitive misers. True. ठीक है. All right. ठीक है. So. Alright. So अब जब यहाँ पे ये desensitize हो गया है, तो what we need to do is we need to sensitize it again. Sensitize it again. Right? अब sensitize करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ता है? A very popular term that is being shared everywhere on social media is dopamine detox. कितने लोगों ने सुना है dopamine detox? I'm sure there would be a lot of you who would have heard about it.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. Now, scientifically speaking, अभी इस पे कोई बहुत ज्यादा conclusive researches नहीं है. There are researches which will say कि हाँ like dopamine detox is something that works. There will be others which will say कि इसका कोई बहुत major effect नहीं है. So while the topic is still being researched, the idea again, the baseline idea of what dopamine detox is basically to sensitize our dopamine receptors again. Right? So I'm still using that. I'm still going to use this term so that it is understandable to most of you, and so that you can take away something which you can understand and which you can Google more about and get help about. But yeah, just mentioning it once again कि अभी इस पे बहुत conclusive scientific researches although नहीं है, but the idea is again that we have to sensitize our dopamine receptors, right? And this happens when we regulate our dopamine excretion नहीं बोलेंगे. So let's say इतना ही कहते हैं. So let's say if we are regulating how much dopamine our system is releasing at any point of time, that is how we detox ourselves from. So detox का generally, if you understand the word detox, it means that we completely get rid of certain toxicant within our body. अब dopamine कोई toxicant तो है नहीं. It is something which our body requires. तो वहां पे एक थोड़ा सा मिसनॉमर वाली चीज आ जाती है. प्लस ऐसा भी नहीं है कि वी आर डूइंग सर्टेन एक्सरसाइजेस टू रिड्यूस द लेवल ऑफ डोपामिन इन आवर सिस्टम, दैट डज नॉट मीन कि हम लोग पूरी तरीके से उसको गेट रिड ऑफ कर रहे हैं. तो अगेन, सो डोपामिन डिटॉक्स एज अ टर्म इज अ मिसनॉमर because we are not completely removing dopamine from our system, and करना भी नहीं चाहिए because that has other consequences. वो फिर आपको डिप्रेशन की ओर ले जाएगा. So उतना भी नहीं करना है, but we need to regulate what amount of dopamine we are having within our systems, right? So there are a lot of things which we can do. First of all, instant gratification. Let me say it like this. Say no to instant gratification. So anything which gives you instant gratification, as far as possible, avoid. So Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, playing PUBG with my friends, playing Candy Crush on my phone, let's say. What else? Going for a smoke. What else? Watching movies. Just give me one moment. I need to connect my charger. I'll be back in just 1 second. Watching vlogs, seeing your crush. ठीक है, बस seeing your crush को मैं इतना ज्यादा
Ma'am, is
instant
listening to Ma'am, is
listening to.
listening to music also instant gratification?
It depends on the context. So if let's say if you are listening to music in a phased manner, matlab let's say like it's not something that you're doing for a very long period of time and you're not like आपकी बैकग्राउंड में चल रहा है, आप थोड़ा बहुत सुन रहे हो, थोड़ा बहुत नहीं भी सुन रहे हो, it won't affect the dopamine systems majorly. But अगर आप like if you're just like listening to it and you're just engaging in that activity at the cost of doing something which is like which takes a little more time for you to feel gratified, तो वहां पे there could be a problem. So again, it depends on the context. So again, as I said, watching a movie does not necessarily mean कि आपका dopamine इधर उधर हो रहा है. It could still be a good like good way to reward yourself after a long study session. But remember the factor that we need to remember is कि are we regulating ourselves enough? How are we using that particular activity? ठीक
Yes,
है? So if it is giving you instant gratification, the answer is कि yes, that activity is like causing your dopamine to causing your body to release a lot of dopamine. But if that activity is not giving you instant gratification, if it is something that you're using it as a gratification after you have done something which like which was more laborious for you, then it can like that it can play a role of a reward as well.
I'm eating junk food would be an example.
Oh yes, eating junk food. Eating junk food, eating sweets. These are
Unnecessary cravings.
unnecessary.
Food cravings.
हाँ, किस चीज की फूड क्रेविंग होती है आपको अपार्ट फ्रॉम जंक फूड और स्वीट्स?
Ma'am, sweets only. My mom is
तो
a chef, so few things are readily available. So I just have to go to kitchen and eat them unnecessary without having the urge.
again our system is seeking quick dopamine, right? So अगर आप घर में बैठ के पढ़ रहे हो या फिर अगर आप अपने पीजी में बैठ के पढ़ रहे हो तो you would notice कि you will have a tendency to eat more frequently than if you were to study in a library or if you were in your class. आप 3 घंटे की क्लास अटेंड कर लोगे और शायद आपको उतनी भूख नहीं लगेगी, बट आप
Yes,
घर में
ma'am,
बैठ के पढ़
true.
रहे होगे एंड यू विल गो आफ्टर एवरी आवर, यू विल गो कि अच्छा यार कुछ है क्या किचन में अच्छा खाने को, एंड आपको भूख भी नहीं लग रही, आप
Definitely.
बस खा
चाय
रहे हो.
पी लेते हैं, चाय पी लेते हैं.
भाई चाय पी लेते हैं, कभी कुछ और आ जाता है दिमाग में, कभी एकदम से याद आएगा ओ आई बॉट दिस XYZ थिंग व्हिच वाज वेरी टेस्टी, लेट मी गो एंड हैव वन पीस नाउ, राइट? सो ऑल ऑफ दीज आर वेज दैट आवर माइंड tells ourselves कि जाओ डोपामिन ढूंढ के लेके आओ मेरे लिए, मुझे इंस्टेंट डोपामिन चाहिए, मुझे आदत है इंस्टेंट डोपामिन की, right? And we need to avoid all of these things. And it so if the first day might be a little difficult for some of you, but it जैसे जैसे आप अपने सिस्टम को आदत डालते हो उस चीज की that I'm not seeking instant dopamine, it comes down. That craving and that like that urge to do something else, that comes down. ठीक है, आ गया फिर से करें. All right. So another very important thing is digital detox. Who can explain me what digital detox is? Although ये मैंने थोड़ा बहुत instant gratification में already mention कर दिया है, but फिर भी covering it as a separate
Being away
point.
from digital devices for a while.
Right. So staying away from screens. So no phones, no laptops, no iPads or no क्या कहते हैं उसको? I think pad ही कहते हैं ना? हाँ, no pads and all these things around you while you are studying. A good idea would be, अगर आप, if you have noticed yourself engaging in a lot of like digital screen में, अगर आप बहुत लंबे समय से बहुत ज्यादा engaged हो चुके हो and you're finding it difficult to concentrate, a good idea would be to give one complete day of break of one complete day break to any digital devices. Do anything that you need to do, but do not start a do not open a digital device. Having that one day off from digital screens can really help you to reset that entire bodily things, right? So let's say अगर आपको सुबह उठने के लिए आपको फोन में अलार्म लगाना पड़ता है, get a clock, set an alarm on that clock and then sleep. आपको गूगल करना पड़ता है, एक दिन आप गूगल नहीं करोगे चलेगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो रहा. गूगल इज नॉट गोइंग एनीवेयर. कल भी आपको गूगल मिल जाएगा, कल भी आप वो चीज सर्च कर लोगे, राइट? एक दिन ब्लॉग नहीं देखोगे, सॉरी, एक दिन आप ब्लॉग नहीं देखोगे तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो जा रहा, वो कहीं भी नहीं जाएगा ब्लॉग. दैट विल स्टे in that person's YouTube channel, right? So staying away from screens as far as possible, at least when you're studying, that is very important, right? And even let's say when you're taking a break, let me write it as a point in itself. When you're taking a break, as far as possible, take a screen free break. मतलब अब ये नहीं कि अच्छा मुझे मैंने सुबह तो बहुत अच्छी पढ़ाई कर ली, अब मैंने सोचा है कि चलो अच्छा अब मुझे आफ्टर माय लंच आई एम गोइंग टू विद माय लंच आई एम गोइंग टू वॉच अ मूवी और वॉच समथिंग, एंड फिर वो मूवी से कुछ और लग गया, फिर उससे कुछ और लग गया, एंड आई रियलाइज कि ओ माय गॉड अब तो रात हो गई, right? So have screen free breaks as far as possible. Have your screen time after your dinner. That's not a problem. आपने सुबह से शाम तक पढ़ाई कर ली, आपने 8 से 10 घंटा पढ़ाई कर ली, ठीक है, उससे ज्यादा आप कितना पढ़ोगे? अब देखो जितना देखना है, देखते रहो. आप ऑलरेडी इतना पढ़ के आप थक चुके होगे कि बहुत ज्यादा देखोगे भी नहीं. You would want to कि अच्छा बंद करो अब सोने जा रहे हैं. Plus when you have very productive days, your motivation to spend time on screens also reduces.
और पढ़ने की मन करती है.
Right. तो आप यही कोशिश करोगे कि चलो अच्छा कि next day I need to wake up early so that I am able to study. So let me close the screen afterwards. So a good idea is to take screen free breaks. Go for a walk, talk to a friend.
Connect
If
to
you
nature.
have connect with nature. If you have any other hobbies that you can connect with, which does not require screens, do those activities. I used to take a notebook with myself. So it was a small, like this big diary where I used to. So it was a like plain diary, and I used to sketch in the library whenever I used to take a break. And I have lots of small sketches on that diary that I used to make while I used to when I wanted to take a break. So you can do things like that, right? So going as screen free as far as possible for you, that's a good idea. It's a good habit in general also. मतलब अभी तो आप चलो, अभी तो पढ़ाई है, आप पढ़ाई से आप जूझ रहे हो, आपको वही चीज लग रही है, बट इन जनरल ऑल्सो द लेस यू आर डिपेंडेंट ऑन अ स्क्रीन टू डू योर थिंग्स. मतलब कई लोग की ना ऐसी आदत पड़ जाती है कि बिना स्क्रीन के आप वो खाना भी नहीं खा पाते. मतलब व्हाई डू यू वांट टू ऐड एडिशनल additional things which you are dependent on to do your normal day-to-day functions. मतलब ऐसी क्यों ही आदत डालनी अपनी, right? So it's not just about focus and concentration, it's also about having certain habits that do not make you dependent on external things. मतलब मान लो किसी दिन मोदी जी ने सुबह रात में 8 बजे बोल दिया कि आज से सारे कंप्यूटर सारे लैपटॉप बंद हो जाएंगे, बैन हो गए इंडिया में, फिर क्या करोगे? खाना नहीं खाओगे? We don't want to enter that situation, right? मतलब also इतना एक्सट्रीम स्टेप नहीं होगा, but who knows. ठीक है.
It happens during internet shutdowns.
हाँ, अगर मान लो इंटरनेट शटडाउन टाइप का कुछ सीन हो गया देन ठीक है. And now
Ma'am, I got
coming,
your directive, what we are supposed to do, but how to control this urge?
so first day again, as I said, the first day is going to be a little bit difficult. आप अब if let's say somebody was addicted to taking alcohol, फर्स्ट डे जब आप वो छोड़ोगे तो आपको ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि हाँ आपने फर्स्ट डे छोड़ा एंड यू आर लाइक ओ माय गॉड मैंने तो छोड़ दिया मुझे तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है. लाइक इफ यू वर एक्चुअली एन अल्कोहलिक, नॉट यू, इफ समबडी वाज एक्चुअली एन अल्कोहलिक तो उसको छोड़ने में दिक्कत होगी ना. सो इट्स फाइन, लाइक अगेन लाइक रिमाइंडिंग आवरसेल्व्स कि मेरे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है. मेरे लिए ये ब्लॉग देखना इंपॉर्टेंट है, या मेरे लिए ये रील देखना इंपॉर्टेंट है, या मेरे लिए ये एग्जाम निकालना इंपॉर्टेंट है. Remind yourself what is the major aim or major goal that you're going that you want to seek for yourself, right? Having that kind of internal dialogue within you is very important. And then we come to rebuilding our dopamine systems, which means that we have small manageable tasks. We track our progress and we feel rewarded by accomplishing our daily targets. So अब दोबारा से अगर हमें सेंसिटाइज करना है अपने डोपामिन सिस्टम को, so what do we need to do? We need to sensitize our dopamine receptors to dopamine which is not instant. अब इंस्टेंट नहीं है तो क्या हो रहा है कि हम लोग जो भी अपने लिए हम लोग ने काम सोचा है, सो बिकॉज वी आर इन अ सेटिंग वेयर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट स्टडीज, तो अगर लेट्स से आपको वो काम आपको पढ़ाई करनी है तो हैव स्मॉलर टारगेट्स, track your progress as you are able to complete all those things, put a tick on your task list, and as you put more and more ticks you'll feel more rewarded, right? तो आपको अगर इफ यू वेट द एंटायर डे कि अच्छा भाई पूरा दिन वो हो जाए उसके बाद जब मेरी पूरी लक्ष्मीकांत खत्म होगी तभी मैं फील करूंगा हैप्पीनेस, इट बिकम्स प्रॉब्लमेटिक. मतलब इतना लंबा तो हमारी सिस्टम शायद ना वेट करना चाहे. बट इफ यू हैव ब्रोकन डाउन दैट टास्क कि चलो अच्छा लक्ष्मीकांत पढ़नी है बट टुडे आई एम फोकसिंग ऑन दीज मेनी चैप्टर्स and every chapter that I'm doing I'm putting a tick on my task list, it gives me certain reward within myself. Feel like okay, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So that helps you to rebuild your dopamine system. All right, now there are certain additional things also that you need to take care of. Okay, did I also talk about all right, let me talk about this thing a little more before I move on to the additional factors. So when it comes to generally speaking, आप लोगों ने वो चीज सुनी होगी eat the frog first.
Yes, ma'am.
यस मैम. यस
क्या
मैम.
मतलब होता है इसका? सही में मेढक खाना है हम लोग को?
नहीं,
नहीं.
जो भी टास्क
क्या
मतलब
मतलब?
डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है वो फर्स्ट स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, मतलब उसको डे के स्टार्टिंग टाइम में खत्म कर देना है, उसकी वजह से बर्डन मतलब कम हो जाता है.
ठीक. So eat the frog first is a phrase which is used to convey a message that we should do that task first, which is the most difficult or which takes up most of our time. ठीक है? And in general, this is a very good practice to do. आपने अगर सबसे बड़ा चंक आपका जो था वो अगर आपने वो कर लिया है, that keeps your motivation high. But when it comes to that time period when you are trying to rebuild your resensitize your dopamine receptors, or like when you are trying to move away from that state where you were not able to focus and you were not able to concentrate well and you were distracted a lot, to moving at a point where you're once again like in the cycle of focus and all these things. So when there's a shift happening, when you want to create that shift within yourself, उस समय के लिए what I recommend is eat an appetizer before the frog. Now what does this mean? What do you understand by this thing? Eat an appetizer before the frog.
Start with an easy task or some
Start with the
appealing task.
Start with an easy, appealing task. Something which you can quickly do and you can put a tick on. Right?
Probably
let's say
current
अगर आप
affairs for you.
probably
Current affairs for UPSC aspirant.
okay. So the things will differ for one person to another. For one person, it could be reading current affairs. For another person, it could be let's say writing one answer, right? Or solving 10 prelims questions. That could get them started. So it could differ from one person to another. So let's say if you realize that you had already wasted, let's say 5-6 days, मतलब आपने पूरा हफ्ता ऑलमोस्ट बिता दिया, आपने कुछ पढ़ाई नहीं करी, एंड अब वो गिल्ट सेट इन हो रही है, अब वो प्रेशर सेट इन हो रहा है, नाउ यू वांट टू स्टार्ट योर डे फ्रेश, मतलब अभी रात का टाइम है, मुझे कल से पढ़ने बैठना है, कुछ भी हो जाए कैसे भी करके पढ़ने बैठना है, राइट? सो द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट आई विल पिक अप इज समथिंग व्हिच आई कैन गेट डन क्विकली, which can get me into the mode of studying. So let's say if I like, if I look at previous year questions, if I solve 20 previous year questions, I can get into that mode of study quickly. And then I can pick up one subject which I need to revise. On the contrary, if I had spent a lot of time struggling with something, अभी let's say मेरी modern history चल रही थी, अभी एक हफ्ते से मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री लिए बैठे थे, मेरा पहले 2 चैप्टर ही नहीं खत्म हुए एक हफ्ते में. अब नाउ नेक्स्ट डे आई एम वेरी पम्प्ड अप, लाइक मैंने अपने आप को मोटिवेट करके रखा हुआ है कि नहीं, मुझे कल तो बिल्कुल खत्म ही कर देनी पूरी मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री. आई वेक अप इन द मॉर्निंग, सुबह सुबह लेट्स से आई एम वेरी मोटिवेटेड, मैंने स्टार्ट किया पढ़ना, दोपहर तक वेरी हाई मोटिवेशन, मैंने 3-4 चैप्टर कर भी लिए. बट आफ्टर दैट once again low on energy, once again feeling stuck, यार सुबह से यही करे जा रहे हैं, कुछ आगे ही नहीं बढ़ रही चीजें, right? So break that cycle. How do you break it? Add an additional small task which you can quickly complete and which can get you into that pace of doing things again. And again, so another important thing here is कि अगर आप कोई सब्जेक्ट बहुत टाइम से पढ़ रहे हो, subject since long, so a lot of you mentioned that मेरा इंटरेस्ट नहीं आ रहा होता है कुछ पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट्स में, या लाइक आई एम स्ट्रगलिंग विद वन सब्जेक्ट जो बहुत ही टाइम से चलता ही चला जा रहा है, खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा. अ गुड आइडिया वुड बी टू टेक अ ब्रेक फ्रॉम दैट सब्जेक्ट. Our mind and body has certain cycles which it goes into. There are certain cycles which are helpful, there are certain cycles which are not helpful. So once you observe within yourself that you are getting into a cycle where you are just continuing struggling with a particular subject, a good idea would be to break that cycle then and there. कि ठीक है, मैंने 7 दिन बिता दिए, मेरी मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री खत्म ही नहीं हो रही, let me pause wherever I have left right now, I'll come back to this later. For the next 3 days, I'll cover this month's current affairs first, or I'll do some topic of optional, or I'll do ethics or whatever, like some subject which is which has a different flavor from whatever I'm doing right now. मतलब ये नहीं कि अगर मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री से मैं स्विच करना है, तो ये नहीं कि मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री से फिर मैंने एंशिएंट मेडिवल उठा ली. I shall come back to your question in 1 minute, right? So ऐसा नहीं करना है कि मैंने like same flavor का question, same flavor का subject उठा लिया. Choose something which is a little different. मतलब अभी मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री कर रहे थे, चलो इकोनॉमिक्स पढ़ लेते हैं, इकोनॉमिक्स का फ्लेवर थोड़ा सा अलग होता है। इकोनॉमिक्स से बहुत टाइम से स्ट्रगल कर रहे थे, चलो पॉलिटी पढ़ लेते हैं, या ज्योग्राफी पढ़ लेते हैं, ज्योग्राफी का चलो, मतलब विच एवर, लाइक विच एवर योर माइंड फील्स की, हाँ चलेगी ना, दीज टू सब्जेक्ट्स आर ऑन ऑपोजिट स्पेक्ट्रम, तो आई कैन पिक अप दो सब्जेक्ट्स, ब्रेक दैट साइकिल, 2-3 दिन में उसका थोड़ा सा पोर्शन कर लो, कम बैक टू द सब्जेक्ट। ऐसे तो ही नहीं कि अच्छा अभी अगर आपने मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री नहीं करी तो आपको आगे कभी मौका ही नहीं मिलेगा मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री करने का, ऐसा नहीं है ना। So allow yourself that those breaks, and allow yourself to tweak your study schedule accordingly. The better you are in sync with how your mind and body is working, the better your results will be. Right? So allow yourself that freedom. ठीक है. Ayush, you had a question.
Breaking the cycle thing, I've tried it for my optional, and once for like my optional is anthropology. I was doing about it was genetics part. So when I got bored of genetic part, and since many backlogs were created at that point of time, I felt like not doing it because वो ऐसे stretch होते चले गया उस time पर कि वो खत्म होने का नाम ही नहीं ले रहा था, like वो revisions and all. फिर उसके बाद मैंने fossils उठाया, देन फॉसिल्स के बाद जब से फॉसिल्स उठाया तब से वो पीछे करने का टाइम ही नहीं मिल रहा है, लाइक वो जो पहले बीच में छोड़ दिया था और ये सोच के कि ठीक है इसको बाद में देखेंगे, अब वो करने का ना टाइम मिल रहा है ना ही मन करता है। इफ आई एवर थिंक कि ठीक है ओके मैं पुराना बैकलॉग्स पूरे करूँ तो उसका भी मन नहीं करता है करने का। तो
आपने एंथ्रोपोलॉजी से ब्रेक लिया अभी तक?
नहीं मैम, ऑप्शनल से कैसे
तो पहले थोड़ा सा हाँ, तो थोड़ा सा शॉर्ट ब्रेक, 1 or 2 days break from anthropology, then get back to it again. And now if you have to, let's say, like, you have to come back to the earlier part where you had left it in the middle, start it from where you left rather than going back and revising everything and then moving ahead. Right? Another good idea for people who are revising things. आपने ऑलरेडी अगर मान लो एक बार कुछ पढ़ लिया है, अब आप रिवाइज कर रहे हो, अ गुड आइडिया इज स्पेशली फॉर लाइक जब आप मल्टीपल टाइम्स आपने एक बुक, आपने लक्ष्मीकांत 100 बार पढ़ ली है, आपको 101 भी बार पढ़नी पड़ रही है अगले प्रीलिम्स के लिए, अगले मेंस के लिए, तो व्हाट यू कैन डू इज यू कैन चेंज द सीक्वेंस ऑफ हाउ यू आर रीडिंग थिंग्स। तो इंस्टेड ऑफ कि मैंने फर्स्ट चैप्टर से एंड तक का पढ़ा, उल्टा पढ़ लो, या बीच में कहीं से स्टार्ट कर लो, or pick up certain topics that you do first and then you go back. So keep switching things. Let your mind keep वो mind को guess करने दो. So this time the last attempt that I gave, उसमें जब मैं when I was reading modern history, मेरा generally जो flow रहता था modern history का, वो ये रहता था that I would start with 1857 का बाद वाला जो होता था, moderates वाले time से I used to start. I used to read till the end. Then I used to go back to those things की वो social religious movements, and then I would read ये civil क्या कहते हैं, civil and tribal movements. Then I'll go to books and authors and all these things. So ये वाला portion, economic impact of British rule, ये सारी चीजें. And then at the end I would go back to that earlier portion जहाँ पे वो लोग advent of the Europeans and ये सारी चीजें discuss कर रहे होते थे. But this time I was like, I was very bored of doing the same things again and again. So this time I started with the advent of Europeans. And when I read that thing, वो register हो रहा था मेरे दिमाग में वाला chapter. Otherwise I used to, because I had like every time I used to read it at the end, तो मेरे दिमाग में register ही नहीं होती थी उसमें चीजें. I used to just skip कि हाँ ठीक है अच्छा ऐसा हुआ वैसा हुआ, ठीक है ऐसा मतलब like ऐसे किया उनने वैसा किया. But this time when I started with it, तो मेरे दिमाग में वो चीजें रजिस्टर हो रही थी. आई वॉज बेटर एबल टू रिमेम्बर कि अच्छा वो ये ऐसे स्टोरी हुई थी, पहले ये आया था फिर इसने ऐसा किया था. Right? So you can keep you can change the sequence of how you have been studying so that you keep the things interesting for yourself. This becomes especially more important for for doing multiple revisions. आपने किसी किताब को अगर आपने 5 बार ऑलरेडी पढ़ लिया है, change the sequence of how you are doing things. All right. Give me a thumbs up if I'm not boring you and if you are able to catch, like, if you are able to be with me. Okay, so
I'm
Ayushi.
getting.
ठीक है. I hope it is not boring, but I'm trying really my best.
Yes,
No,
मैम, बहुत कुछ जानने को मिल रहा है मैम. Thank you for that.
ठीक. All right. So now certain additional factors that I was talking about. So these are, so अभी तो हम लोग ने पढ़ाई एंड कैसे मैनेज करना है इंटरनल मेंटल फंक्शनिंग एंड ऑल दीस थिंग्स, इन सब चीजों की बात करी. Now let's come to certain additional factors which affect our focus and concentration, which we really need to take care of if we want to have a good, like, if we want to develop a good focus and concentration, right? So first is sleep. I'll have a separate seminar, separate webinar on sleep where we'll discuss all the sleep issues, कैसे उसको overcome कर सकते हैं, कैसे quality improve कर सकते हैं sleep की. But in general, having good quality sleep is very important. आपका duration of sleep might vary. For some people, they can sleep only for 4 or 5 hours and they'll be absolutely fine. They'll be very energetic. They'll be very cognitively present. But there would be other people who would need 6 to 7 hours of sleep, and that is also fine. So anywhere between, let's say 5 to 8 hours of sleep is a good time. I'm keeping 5 because there are a lot of people who only need 5 hours of sleep, and it is good enough for them, right? So generally वो 6 to 8 hours का time period लेते हैं. कई लोग तो 9 या 10 hours का भी लेते हैं, but that is, in my opinion, that is too excessive. In general, if you have that kind of sleep cycle, then it's fine. But in general, मुझे लगता नहीं कि किसी को बहुत ज्यादा इतनी ज्यादा sleep की requirement होती है. If you have that kind of sleep cycle, then you might also need to look into your lifestyle a little bit as well. But anywhere between 5 to 8 hours, depending on what your sleep quota is, आप उसके हिसाब से please get a good quality sleep, right? आपको 5 घंटे में अगर अच्छी नींद आ जाती है, if you can feel, you can get up fresh, good enough. आपको 5 घंटे में आप उठ रहे हो 5 घंटे में, लेकिन आपकी नींद ही नहीं पूरी हुई, आपको आलस आ रहा है पूरे दिन भर, आप पढ़ ही नहीं पा रहे हो, कॉन्सेंट्रेट नहीं कर पा रहे हो, कोई फायदा नहीं आपका 1 घंटा जल्दी उठने से. आप 6 घंटा सो दो, right? So having good quality sleep, very, very important, right? Second is eating right. Eating light actually. आपने अगर छोले भटूरे खा लिए, फिर तो भूल जाओ कि आपका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन और फोकस बनने वाला है. So have light food when you have, if you know that you want to study for a little bit longer today, have a slightly lighter food. Keeping your stomach a little bit empty is important for you to be able to to be able to focus better. So what happens is कि अगर हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा heavy meal ले लेते हैं, तो a lot of blood flows goes around the stomach and the intestinal area, जो हम लोग का gastro वाला जो portion होता है, वहां पे blood flow increase हो जाता है, and it deprives our brain from the blood flow. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि बिल्कुल खत्म हो जाता है, ब्रेन के पास ब्लड ही नहीं आ रहा है, ऐसा नहीं होता of course, but the amount of blood that the brain is receiving becomes much lesser than what the stomach is receiving. So that kind of that puts us into a state where we want to sleep. मतलब आपने भी नोटिस किया होगा कि कभी मतलब एकदम खूब बढ़िया सा अच्छा खासा मील अगर खा लो तो उसके बाद तो फिर पढ़ाई तो भूल ही जाओ, right? So eating light food, that is something which is very, very helpful, especially when you know that कि अच्छा मुझे आज लंबी देर तक पढ़ना है, थोड़ा सा खाना मैनेज करते हुए चलना है, right? Then light exercises. अगेन एग्जॉस्ट नहीं करना है खुद को. अब ये नहीं कि एक्सरसाइज करने तो 2-2 घंटे कर रहे हैं जिम में, एंड उसके बाद वापस घर आके तो इतना थक गए कि अब तो पढ़ ही नहीं जा रहा. अगेन काउंटर प्रोडक्टिव काम नहीं करना है. डू सर्टन लाइट एक्सरसाइजेस. लाइट डज नॉट मीन कि अगर आप लेट्स से अगर आप आधा घंटा आप रनिंग कर सकते हो, तो आप इसका मतलब लाइट एक्सरसाइज ही करनी है तो आप 10 ही मिनट के लिए आप करोगे, वो चीज जरूरी नहीं है. बट एटलीस्ट that amount of exercise which you can do while allowing other things in your life to happen at a good pace. So doing certain light exercise, if you, अगर आप अभी तक कुछ नहीं कर रहे थे, अगर आप बिल्कुल sedentary थे, go for a walk. Especially going for a walk at night is something which I found personally, which is very helpful for me. आप लोग अपना भी देख सकते हो. For some people, going for a walk in the morning is helpful. For others, going for a walk in the evening is helpful. So, going for walks, doing certain yogic exercises, doing certain home-based workouts, gymming, swimming, whatever else, playing badminton, let's say. आपको जो भी exercise आप कर सकते हो, add certain exercises that you can do. It really helps you to, and so doing exercise is another way of helping you to regulate your dopamine system. Right, so it has an additional benefit also कि ठीक है आपकी हेल्थ वगैरह तो इम्प्रूव हो ही रही है, बट आपका डोपामिन सिस्टम भी रेगुलेट हो रहा है, which in turn will help you to improve your focus and concentration. Right, now another thing that you need to be very very careful about, you have to check your health parameters, which means कि ऐसा तो नहीं कि कोई मेरा कुछ हेल्थ से रिलेटेड कोई इशू हो जिसकी वजह से मैं कॉन्सेंट्रेट नहीं कर पा रही हूँ या कर पा रहा हूँ. So let's say, do I have thyroid issues? If you have thyroid issues, there could be a probability that it will hamper your focus and concentration. Do you have क्या कहते हैं उसको, low BP, dehydration, yeah, spelling type, right? Anemia, low magnesium in the body, low vitamin B, vitamin B12, B6. So all these issues are there. Hormonal issues. Anemia की spelling नहीं होती क्या? All right. So anything, if you have any of these or any other health parameters which might be causing you to not be able to focus and concentrate well, then please get a checkup done and rectify these things. If I talk about my own personal situation, at one point of time I was doing everything fine. Overall मैं सब कुछ ठीक था, but somehow I was not able to concentrate as well as I used to do earlier. And just as a general rule, I got a जो yearly हम लोग blood check वगैरह कराते हैं, तो मैंने अपना वही blood checkup पूरा कराया था. And I realized that I had my vitamin D12 come. बाकी सारी चीजें was fine. Just the vitamin vitamin D was a little lesser than what it should be. And I took that vitamin D supplement, and without taking any extra effort or without doing anything extra, I just realized that okay, my concentration has improved a little bit. So this is an anecdotal evidence. I'm not saying कि अच्छा सिर्फ मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ तो हर एक के साथ ऐसा होगा. Not necessary. There could be other factors also that might be in play. But there are certain issues कि अगर आपकी ये सारी कुछ चीजें हैं, तो it's a good idea to get those in check. For thyroid, it can be for people who have thyroid wale issues. For them, not being able to focus and concentrate might be a big problem for them, without even them realizing कि अच्छा ये concentration का issue जो आ रहा है वो उसकी वजह से आ रहा है. So get your medical test if needed. Get your health back into track. Right? Hypothyroidism is also responsible for depression in a lot of people. Again, a reason why sometimes people are not able to focus and concentrate better when they have thyroid issues. Not saying कि necessarily उसकी वजह से depression हो ही रहा होगा, but it could be a mediating factor between the two. Alright, so मैंने breaks के बारे में बात कर लिया था. One important thing that I would like to recommend would be half-day breaks. And Vishwas will tell us why half-day breaks are better than full-day breaks, because I told him already. He had asked me this question earlier, so I'll ask him to answer this question this time.
यस मैम, बिकॉज क्या होता है कि हाफ डे ब्रेक लेने से मतलब जो मोमेंटम है वो रहता है स्टडी का. ऐसे नहीं होता है कि हम कंप्लीटली ब्रेक मतलब स्टडी से बाहर जा रहे. मतलब वो जो मोमेंटम हमें बरकरार रखना है आगे स्टडी के लिए, वो हाफ डे से वो रख पाते हैं.
So basically, अगर let's say आपने if you had planned a break after let's say 5 days आपने plan किया था कि after 5 days I'll take a break. So instead of taking the entire day as break, take a half day break. कि let's say first half में I'll go and enjoy myself. In the second half I'll come back and study. Why does it help? Because it helps you to come back to the to that cycle of studying once again. As I repeated as I mentioned earlier, there are cycles which are helpful, there are cycles which are not helpful. So if we know there's a cycle which is helpful, ideally we would not want to break it. And if we want to take a break, we would like to initiate that cycle as soon as possible. तो अगर आधे दिन का ब्रेक ले लिया, come back to your studies, do something small. मतलब let's say ठीक है, आपको पूरा पढ़ाई में वापस नहीं आना, आपको ब्रेक लेना था, आपका आपने थोड़ा बहुत कर लिया है, डू समथिंग स्मॉल. आपने ठीक है, चलो जो भी पहले पढ़ा था वही ऊपर से थोड़ा सा रिवाइज कर लिया, कुछ क्वेश्चंस कर लिए, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ लिया. सो एनीथिंग स्मॉल विच कैन एटलीस्ट हेल्प यू टू गेट इनटू द get back to the grind. So that way, right? And when you're taking a break, do something fun and do something which is screen free. So go out, have some fun, go out with your friends, do certain activities which you engage in your hobbies as far as possible. I used to so there was an organization, I think शायद उन लोगों ने बंद कर दिया वो करना. There was an organization by the name PITA, and they used to organize a lot of art based workshops. कभी वाटर कलर वर्कशॉप हो रही है, कभी एक्रेलिक पेंटिंग की वर्कशॉप हो रही है, कभी ऑयल पेंटिंग की हो रही है. And I really enjoy painting. So I used to go for those workshops. Those used to be half day workshops. So सुबह से लेके दोपहर तक का I used to go there, have fun, really network with people who have similar interests, make a nice painting for myself, get back home, get back to studies. And because I've had fun, so I am in such a good mood that I want to come back to I do not mind getting back to studies and starting again. Right? So have certain things which you can have fun with. मतलब सिर्फ यही नहीं कि मतलब ठीक है, अच्छा मुझे ब्रेक लेना है तो क्या किया, मूवी लगा ली. ब्रेक लेना है तो क्या करना है, लेट्स से ऐसे ही बस जो ये जहाँ डेली डेली जाते थे वहीं डेली दोबारा से चले गए, थोड़ी बहुत गॉसिप करी, थोड़ी बहुत बातचीत करी, वापस चले आए. मतलब वो break the pattern of having fun also once in a while. Do certain things which you really enjoy. Connect back to your hobbies which you had as a child. आपको क्रिकेट खेलना पसंद था, go and play cricket with some friends. आपको let's say running बहुत पसंद थी, go and run. Go on a trek if possible. अगर आप ट्रैक नहीं कर सकते तो at least go to Lodhi Garden if you're staying in Delhi and go for a run. I used to go and study in Lodhi Garden sometimes. मुझे बहुत पसंद था. अगर मौसम अच्छा है, I used to carry one book and I used to go to Lodhi Garden and just sit there and study there. So switch things up. Keep having fun is very important for you. UPSC करना है इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि बिल्कुल रोते रोते करना है UPSC.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. And another very important thing is check your caffeine intake. Important for sleep, important for concentration as well. For a lot of people, having coffee will help you to concentrate better. For a lot of people, having milk coffee will make you milk coffee or milk tea will make you more drowsy. So check what your system is preferring. And do not overdose on coffee or tea. कि अच्छा मुझे पढ़ाई करनी है तो फिर मैंने दिन भर में पता नहीं कितने कप चाय कितने कप कॉफी पी डाली, ऐसे नहीं. Right? Have a regulated amount, because you also need to sleep well, so that you are able to study properly and you're also able to memorize everything properly. So keep your caffeine in check. I think that is all. Let me just check my notes if I have written anything else. Okay. So this is about the entire gamut of things that I wanted to discuss with you guys. If you have any question, you can discuss them now. If you want to share anything else, you can discuss that as well.
Ma'am, I'm facing one problem from past 2 weeks, roughly. Like, uh, I'll just give my brief background first. Like in the first attempt, one person is high on motivation as well as with discipline as well. The motivation alongside discipline, both of the things, both of the engine of person are working. But what happened with me with that stimulus, I was able to complete all of my notes, test series, and whatever things I could do in my first attempt, I was able to do. The results were very much positive. I failed CSET by only 1 mark. But that shook me off. In the second attempt, I did everything which I could, but again, the results were not in my favor this year.
Okay.
And now, in the second attempt, the motivation was less, but the discipline was still there. But now I'm not feeling any of the things working for me.
Any of the
I've tried
things
to,
by
like,
which
I'm
you-
not able to find a disciplined schedule right now. What happens with me is that I used to do diary writing before sleeping for the next day. One habit which usually UPSC aspirants
diary
adopt.
writing. Okay.
Like what?
Okay.
Diary writing, yeah. So I write that I'll wake up in my first load. I would try to complete this thing, then something like on similar pattern I used to adopt. But what happens is that I'm not able to sleep on time because of anxiety or something like that, or something similar probably, or even I just go and watch on the YouTube videos, which I already told before starting like this session. What happens that I sleep late. Like for example, if I want to sleep by 11, I wanted to sleep by 11 today. I have written this thing in my diary, but the session got extended and it's already 11:40 or something like that. So I'll wake up half an hour more late. Then again the things will roll on for more hours, and then it will linger, and I'll be on the procrastination mode that you slept late, because of which you are not able to do the work. So it's a vicious cycle which is happening with me. Can you please help me in breaking this?
Okay. So again, as I mentioned about a cycle, if you want to break a cycle, choose one point where it is the easiest for you to to enter that cycle and break it. So let's say you said that because the session got extended, so you'll not be able to sleep well, sleep on time. आप आधे घंटे लेट उठोगे. Program yourself from from right at this moment when you're going to sleep, that even though I sleep half an hour extra in the morning, I will still wake up and do the things that I'm going to do. Logically, if you see, आपके आधे घंटे से कोई बहुत बड़ा मेजर हर्डल नहीं आ जा रहा, राइट? ऐसा नहीं है कि आपका आधा घंटा अगर आपने उस आधे घंटे में नहीं पढ़ा तो आप पूरे दिन भर में आप नहीं पढ़ सकते. बट इट्स एन एक्सक्यूज दैट वी कीप गिविंग आवरसेल्व्स कि वो मैंने बिकॉज मैं आधे घंटे एक्स्ट्रा सो गया, तो नाउ आई विल कीप पनिशिंग माई सेल्फ विद दैट थॉट एंड आई विल कीप फीलिंग गिल्टी एंड आई विल नॉट स्टडी, राइट? सो when you're going to sleep right or today, program your mind in a way that I'm allowing myself to wake up half an hour later, but when I'll wake up, I'll get back to studies. And ideally, have you taken a good break since the time you have been studying? मतलब अभी ये second attempt के बाद से अभी आपने बिल्कुल भी थोड़ा बहुत break लिया है?
I've not taken any
good
break
idea.
since past 3 years actually.
A good idea would be to take a break. थोड़ा सा, so the more we I understand ki there's a need for us to to keep fighting for things and to be consistent and all these things, but there's also an importance for taking a break. अगर आप अगर आप imagine करो, if you had a car, बहुत ही एकदम सॉलिड बढ़िया एकदम ब्रांड न्यू कार आपने ली है, आपने उसको पेट्रोल फुल कराया, आपने इसको चलाना चालू किया. अब जब भाई उसका जब वो उसका वो रिजर्व में आ रहा है टाइम, तो भाई फ्यूल भर दो ना. मतलब क्यों उसको बेचारे को वो करो कि नहीं धक्का लगाएंगे लेकिन चलेगी गाड़ी, दोबारा फ्यूल भराने का टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास, क्यों इतना ऐसी जाती क्यों करनी है उस गाड़ी के साथ? तो सिमिलरली क्यों अपने साथ इतना इतना ऐसे टॉर्चर करते हुए क्यों पढ़ाई करनी है? भाई पढ़ाई भी करनी है तो उसको मजे के साथ करनी है, गिल्ट नहीं फील करना है. इफ आई एम टेकिंग अ ब्रेक बिकॉज आई डिजर्व अ ब्रेक, तो उसके लिए गिल्ट नहीं फील करना है. इफ आई एम टेकिंग अ ब्रेक बिकॉज ब्रेक चल रहा है और मेरा मन ही नहीं कर रहा पढ़ने का और मैं ब्रेक ही ले रहा हूँ जिंदगी भर, देन इट्स अ प्रॉब्लम. बट अगर मैंने बहुत लंबे समय से अगर ब्रेक नहीं लिया है, देन आई डिजर्व अ ब्रेक एट दैट टाइम.
Sure,
Right?
I'm good. Getting your point. Thank you.
Yeah. And again, when it comes to getting back to things after a certain period of time, breaking that cycle is important. Understand कि कहाँ हमारे logical fallacy आ रही है. जैसे in your case the logical fallacy was कि अच्छा मैंने अगर आधा घंटा लेट कर दिया which means कि मेरा next day बर्बाद है. So there's no logical reason why half an hour can result in पूरा entire day getting बर्बाद, right? So programming yourself beforehand for this thing. आप डायरी राइटिंग करते हो, you would be easily able to go back and understand कि आपका पैटर्न क्या है. Where is that point where you are like where you're not able, where you are getting into a self-defeating loop of thoughts, right? I hope I was able to answer. All right. Anybody else who wants to ask a question or who wants to discuss anything else? If not, then we'll close the webinar today. All right. So any feedback for the way that I'm conducting the webinar, or any feedback for the kind of information that you're getting, or any feedback in general that you would want to give me?
One thing I can suggest from my end, I just came to across about your channel today itself. Came to know about this, so I attended the webinar. What you can do probably is to just pass on the feedback from 1 or 2 days, the questionnaire form 1 to 2 days back. Then the questions will be right before you before the starting of the session. So probably you could be better prepared with respect to it, and the time would not be wasted, and you could just concise it in less than 1 hour probably. It would be
So
more
it was
interactive then.
also a fact because I was doing it on a whiteboard and इतने सारे लोग थे तो वो manage करना difficult हो रहा था. But earlier in the previous webinar we did it on the whiteboard and it wasn't such a problem. But हाँ ठीक है, I'll do that. I'm like we never know कि अच्छा कौन से webinar में ज्यादा लोग होंगे, तो we might need to manage time accordingly. ठीक है, I'll keep that in mind. I'll do that
मैम
in the
वो
next week.
शेयरिंग ऑप्शन जो होता है ना वहाँ पे स्क्रीन का, वहाँ पे उसको ओनली होस्ट करके वो सिर्फ आप ही उसको हैंडल कर सकते हो शायद. मैंने अभी गूगल पे
ओह.
सर्च किया.
मैं इतना टाइम से Zoom यूज कर रही हूँ, मैंने इतना कभी सर्च ही नहीं किया.
हाँ नहीं, मैंने अभी सर्च किया उसका सॉल्यूशन क्या है, तो वहाँ पे दिखा है कि
हाँ.
वो एडवांस ऑप्शन में जाके, एडवांस शेयरिंग ऑप्शन में जाके ओनली हु कैन शेयर पे ओनली होस्ट करना है वहाँ पे.
ठीक
हाँ
है.
तो
हाँ
मतलब वो दिक्कत नहीं आएगी, उससे थोड़ा सा टाइम ज़्यादा लग गया आज.
ठीक है. हाँ अंडरस्टूड. हाँ ये अच्छा आइडिया है. ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच.
वेलकम मैम.
All right. So thank you guys so much for attending the webinar. Please share the doc. I'll share the doc with you. I also have recording media. Thank God. ठीक है. So I'll meet you in the next session. Next session will be on sleep. Is that fine with everyone? All right.
यस मैम.
So next Friday we'll catch up again. 10 p.m. suits everyone, or should we change it to 2 p.m.? Quickly, 10 p.m. 2 p.m.
10 is fine, ma'am.
10 is fine. ठीक है. चलो, okay. All right. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
थैंक
Thank
यू
you,
मैम.
Shivani.